Yo, it's your boy Angry Jacks Gaming, and today we're going to talk a little bit about civilizations and with the new update, what's so important, what's important about it, what can change about it, and stuff like that. So, we are first going to go into basically each troop type and what their top civilization is, and then we'll go from there. So, first, depending upon what you're looking for, the strongest civilizations are pretty straightforward. For one, the Ottoman Empire here is an extremely strong civilization, gives archer health, which is really good, and also this archer special unit. If you want to have a good civilization, which is going to pop out the most stats, is going to be Ottoman. But stats are not everything. But this is a really good thing for rallies and garrisons, for example. The next civilization troop type I would want to talk about is cavalry. Now, cavalry is interesting. There are a couple troop types, for example, here that have cavalry units and stuff like that. And here's another one. But I would recommend Germany. Now, the reason I would recommend Germany is their special unit is actually really solid. Good buff on defense and HP, which is always good on both T5 and T4 troops. But I would also take the secondary skill of it, which is cavalry attack by 5% and troop training by 5% and action point recovery by 10%. Now, if you are looking on the off season, this is beautiful. Now, in KVK, there is other arguments to be made, and I will get into that in a little bit. The next civilization, when it comes to most stats, it would be infantry. And for infantry, I would choose Vikings. Vikings has counterattack damage, which is huge. Infantry attack, which is huge. And the special unit, the Berserker, is beautifully strong. There is an argument to be made with it when it comes to France, because France also has a really good special unit. As you can see, I have the France one on right now, but I actually would prefer Vikings. Depends, but I would prefer Vikings because the base stat total goes up, which boosts the overall boost on the account, which is mostly geared when it comes to infantry on equipment. So that overall stats, if you wanted to take full stat wise, you would say Berserker, and you would take the whole Viking set. Now, KVK is another whole conversation, because KVK is not just about stats. As much as people min-max stats, and it's super important, stats are not everything. And let me say that again, stats are not everything. The survivability of your marches are really important, for example, but so is just the overall longevity of your account, whether or not they can work for multiple accounts and stuff like that. And because of that, I like France's second skill. Now, right now I don't have it on because, as you guys know, recently I have went after a Zenith of Power, and Germany is the best city skin for Zenith of Power because of the troop training speed. When it comes to at least training troops wise, there are other civilizations will help with like research and stuff like that, but that's a whole other conversation. But that is the reason why at the moment I am taking Germany's skill. But that being said, I would take France's second skill. Now, I'm still in infantry. I'm probably going to take Vikings and then go France's second skill when I fight in KVK. But France's second skill not only gives a 3% HP boost, which is just overall good, because there are certain troops that really need it, and this is also universal, which will help all troop types, but also hospital healing speed. If you are a low spender, I would highly recommend this. If you are a free-to-play player, I would highly recommend this. If you're a whale, you don't really need this because you're going to have tons of speed ups. It's not going to be really an issue. But overall, this is who I would recommend when it comes to KVK fighting. Not only is it just an overall really good good boost to your troops, it gives you healing speed, and that's going to be key when it comes to open field fighting. Rallies and garrisons are a little bit different, and if you want to min-max it, that's fine. But because of the latest update where you can choose a civilization and then change their skill here, which is crazy, but because of this, you can actually choose France and the troop type, which you would like. So that's what I would recommend. If you guys enjoyed this kind of video, feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think on the comments down below. And without further ado, this is Angry Jacks Gaming. Peace out.